Hello, it's Nick Childs here again. I want to say thank you for watching. Please do hit the subscribe button. There's no charge. All these videos are free to watch and enjoy. But if you press the subscribe button, it helps the band in many ways. Enjoy the video. Stay tuned for many more to come.
So Richard, we have now reached the final month of you at Black Dyke, but we're on a recording session. It's going to be your last solo.
It is, yeah.
And so you must have some great memories of recording with the band. What would they be?
Definitely, I think probably one of the biggest ones was recording this Sonatina with Mr. Howarth. Conducting as well.
I thought you were going to say
That's
that.
definitely my number one, yeah.
Because going back to that celebrated your 10 years with the band.
It did, yeah.
And I remember he said some lovely things about you.
It did, yeah.
And we still talk about him being Mr. Howarth.
Yeah.
Because that's our days at Grindthorpe.
Definitely.
But what about some performances when you've played some fantastic solos? What about some halls?
Yeah, so definitely Lille in the 2016 Europeans when I did the premiere of the Edward Gregson Corny Concerto. That was a special night. After such a long few days as well, because waiting to do two contests and waiting until about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night to do a concerto, that was definitely a special moment for me.
Can you remember what your first solo was?
First solo I think with Black Dyke was, I think, Virtuosity, I think.
Was it Virtuosity?
I think it was Virtuosity, I think it was.
Well, we
In
just,
Halifax, Minster.
wow.
Halifax, Minster, yeah.
Well, we just did that in the KKL in Switzerland, and your last solo at Huddersfield is going to be?
It's going to be Miss Bluebonnet,
So we
which
hope
is a good one.
it's a fantastic one. Great arrangement by Sandy. But look, honestly, I'm not downhearted, disappointed.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, yeah, I've got some fantastic memories of solos, so let's enjoy tonight.
Yeah, we will do.
What are you saying? What's the solo tonight?
It's called My Soul Rejoice by Andrew Wainwright, and it's a fantastic piece. Very much in the same kind of mould as Kerno's concert piece. I think it's a real welcome addition to the cornet repertoire. Really great piece.
Well, let's enjoy.
Yeah, we'll do.
So Richard, I don't know whether this is the 12 days before Christmas, but it's certainly our last month together. So I want to try and capture everything as we go through. And tonight we're in Sheffield, in the Citadel, and so Salvation Army. So what's your memories about the concerts that we've done with the Salvation Army?
I think the very first one I did was with the International Staff Band at the Sage when we did the Epic Brass 2, I think it was.
I do remember
And
that now.
you know, we did some really, I think that was the first time we did Immortal.
Wow.
I think so. It's many, many years ago.
Yeah, it is.
That one, and obviously in New York as well, at the Centennial Hall there, and obviously I played Terry Camsey's famous Life's Pageant as well, which is one of my favourites. Yeah.
Well, have you ever counted how many solos you've actually played with the
No,
band?
definitely not. Definitely not. There's
I know.
quite a few. There's quite a few.
More than quite a few. On about recordings, when we did the last interview, do you know how many recordings you've done?
No idea.
It's over 100.
Is it really?
It's over
Right.
100,
Okay.
and it's a remarkable
Yeah,
achievement. And even when you mentioned Camsey and that great solo, and we mentioned the new solo that you recorded last week with Andrew Wainwright, but tonight, you know, these people, they're going to be expecting a great tune. So what have you got planned for them?
We've got Gounod's Ave Maria tonight, which is a nice one, especially in this lovely Citadel as well, because it's a lovely place to play. And so I've got a nice slow one for them to play.
Well, let's both enjoy it.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
So Richard, our last recording together.
It is, yeah.
It's 20 years. It's gone so quickly. But you know, people think of recordings with Black Dyke and that they're always with me. But I'd like to reflect a little bit on some other recordings. Can you remember the one we did with Sir Colin Davis?
I do, yes. We travelled down to London and yeah, it was fantastic. Cadogan Hall.
It was
It was
Cathedral.
fantastic, yeah. That was brilliant.
I remember at the time because it was Maurice Murphy that said that he was retiring, and he'd gone to a retirement party with Sir Colin, and Sir Colin had said he was finishing with the orchestra, and Maurice said, no, you can't finish with the orchestra,
until you've conducted the greatest brass band.
Yeah,
Can you remember what piece it was?
It was 7th Suite. Yeah.
Yeah.
A great take on it as well. It's
It wa-
fantastic. Yeah, really good.
We've won umpteen CDs of the year,
Yeah.
which I never taken for granted. You've won some great solo CDs. Tell
I
us
have,
about
yeah.
those.
Well, the 3 that I did with Black Dyke, my first one with Black Dyke 2007 was Eminence, which I really enjoyed doing, and particularly 'cause I think I played my favourite concerto on the Aretunian, which on Trumpet Concerto. That won the CD of the year. Before that, before I joined Black Dyke at Grimethorpe, I won with Blaze as well. And my latest one, which was just before COVID, was with all the concertos on, and obviously Mr. Howard's Sonatina on. That also won all the accolades as well. So yeah, 3 times, I can't grumble really.
No, and equally, everybody thinks that I conduct everything at Black Dyke. I don't. And one of the most memorable recordings in recent times has got to be, of course, when John Wilson
Yes.
came and we did the Bliss recording.
Oh, that was edge of the seat stuff. It was really.
Tell us about it, because he came up. When did he come up?
I think
to
we did the
prepare?
recording on the Saturday and the Sunday or something like that, and he came up on the Wednesday or something like that. He did Wednesday, Thursday, even possibly Friday or something. But that was great just to have, you know, a maestro as good as what John was. And his readings and his takes on the pieces that we did were just fantastic. I'm trying to think of the big piece that we did now.
We did Checkmate.
Checkmate.
And
Yeah.
what other pieces did we do with it?
We did
Kenilworth.
Kenilworth. That's
Kenilworth.
that's it.
Yeah, and of course Bob's arrangement then of Adam
Yes,
Zero.
that's right. Yeah.
But again, just before that, the band had the first classic #1 chart, and we played all of the
Rutter.
music of
John Rutter. Yeah.
John Rutter.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming into Christmas now, so we're going
It
to
is.
enjoy a lot
Yeah.
more of that. As I said, I don't know what these sessions are going to be like without you, Richard,
No.
because you haven't just played principal cornet. In those occasions when you were with Sir Colin Davis, with John Wilson, you really were the leader.
Yeah.
You were the leader, and so it's
Fond
big-
memories.
It's fond
good
memories
memories.
and big boots to fill.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It is. Yeah.
let's enjoy.
Yeah.
In our hometown of Queensbury, Richard.
Right. Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah.
And now, what date is it today?
It's the 4th of December.
4th of December, Queensbury Parish Church. Do you have any idea how many times we've played here since you've joined the band?
Well, it's got to be definitely at least 2 a year, definitely.
Okay.
And probably a few more thrown in as well.
I do agree with you. And the first time we started it was when you joined.
Really?
So it's
Oh, right, I never knew that, yeah.
20 years ago. We've said hellos to some fantastic people. I think Jim Shepherd came here once.
Well, that's the story that came to mind. I remember, I think one of the very, very earliest concerts here, you announced me to play whatever solo it was. And I remember turning out to the audience, the first person I saw on about the second or third pew along was Jim. I thought baptism of fire, but absolutely great. And then I remember going for a pint with Jim at the local pub afterwards, and it were great memories.
Yeah, well, I know how much you admired him,
Yeah.
but he spoke fantastically well of you as well.
He's
And
very kind.
tonight we're playing a solo that we're going back a few years about.
Yeah, I think I last played this with the band, I'm going to say probably either 18 or 19 years ago. Miss Blue Bonnet.
Miss Blue Bonnet.
So, it's a good one.
It's not just a good one, it's a great one.
It is.
And I was looking at my notes when you gave me the score, and you kindly sent me a recording, which
Yeah.
was brilliant. And on my notes, it talks about you winning the CD of the year for, it was 4 bars rest, a brass band world, it was the British Bandsman,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
everything.
It was everything, yeah.
It was everything. Christmas, so first proper Christmas concert.
Yeah.
I know we played with Halifax Coal the other day. What's your memories of Christmas though with the band?
Christmas, definitely. The massive memory for me is Huddersfield Choral Society, which we're playing on Saturday, and Oh Holy Night, Darius's arrangement. What with that powerful choir, the organ, that's Christmas to me. That's fantastic.
Well, let's enjoy one tonight.
Yeah, we'll do.
So Richard, this is our second of our third concert this week.
3 days.
3 days, but people forget that with a band like Black Dyke, you still got to have a bit of social time as well.
We have, yeah.
So when we finish tonight, what's happening?
Oh, we go for his usual band curry in Bradford, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be great, yeah.
And tomorrow we're at Sheffield, and somebody tells me that you'll even be catching a quick social drink after it.
Yeah, that's right. So I thought it's a nice afternoon concert with Darius and the Philharmonic Chorus there. Finished about 4:30, and I just took a message on WhatsApp group the other day just to say anyone fancy a little tipple afterwards for a couple of hours? Yeah, why not?
And I got a
Good
lot
idea.
of messages saying that they're all going to be
going?
there.
Yes, that'll be
They're
good.
all going to be there. But we're 2 weeks away from you finishing with the band. You've been in the band though with so many fantastic soloists. Tell me, I'm not going to ask you to choose your favourite soloist, but just give me a reminder of some of the soloists that have been in the band since you've been here.
Well, within the band, definitely, you know, like Dave Thornton's, Peter Robertson, that's in the early days, you know, Gary Curtin, Dan Thomas, Brett Baker, Joe Cook, you know, the list is endless, absolutely endless as well. But I was just thinking, I've been mulling over in my brain over these last few weeks that it's always the secondary players that mean so much at Black Dyke as well. So you hung some heroes, I remember like John Durl on Flugel, you know, but always like your secondary players such as John French on Second Youth, you know, Gaz Brindle on solo baritone and things like that. Always, you know, were great players as well. But I think as well, the soloists that we've actually accompanied as well, James Morris in Australia, that was unbelievable. You know, to do a 2-week tour with James Morrison was unbelievable. You know, really, really good. And obviously some of the soloists we've had at the RNCM Festival, undoubtedly this year, Dave Charles and Ian Bousfield, world class.
It doesn't get any better, but I've got to say, Richard, your name will be up there as well,
Hopefully.
forever, forever and ever, and we'll never forget
Yeah.
all those fantastic performances, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
So Richard, Sheffield, Yorkshire concert, we're just over 1 week away. It's our third concert of the week. You must have played at Sheffield City Hall many times.
Many, many times, yeah. I remember playing here as a SISWO contest as well, and I think my dad's played probably more in the contest than I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it brings back many happy memories. And it's a great concert as well to do.
Yeah, because Ciswo would have been when you're at Grimethorpe.
Yeah, well, actually before,
Is it?
yeah. I actually remember coming to listen to Grimethorpe play here. I never actually played with Grimethorpe myself here.
Okay.
But yeah, many years, yeah.
Well, we're just over a week away, so after this concert we'll have a couple of rehearsals next week, and then Beverley, Minster, where you'll be doing The Trumpet Will Sound.
Yeah.
But people said to me, you know, what are you going to be doing when you leave Black Dyke?
Yeah, well, when I leave, I'm looking forward to next year. I'm already conducting my band, Hatfield and Asken, to the area. I'm conducting BTM at the Welsh area as well in March, which will be great. And obviously conducting the Yorkshire Youth Band as well, which I'm so proud about doing because we celebrate our 20th anniversary. And we've got a special performance at the Royal Northern Festival of Brass on the 25th of January, which we're looking forward to that. So we've got one rehearsal and then rehearsal on the day. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, the Yorkshire Youth Band, people don't realise the amount of people that have actually come through it, and equally, and who are now playing at Black Dyke, and equally the alumni that play at Black Dyke that will be then performing at the RNCM.
That's right, yeah. So players such as, you know, Tom Hutchinson, definitely. Yeah. Remember when Tom was principal corner at Yorkshire Youth Band, and I think probably on the first course.
Yeah.
You know, players like obviously Adam Bakaris is going to be playing as well, obviously a former alumni as well as current students as well, like Ben Fernley. Adam Warburton's going to be playing as well on the day, so it's going to be a great day. And
I'm sure it's going to be a great day. But you've been a tutor on the Children's Band, the National Youth Band. How many other courses?
Youth Band, Children's Band, definitely Swansea Summer School, and and obviously Yorkshire Youth Band, so it keeps me busy, so that's going to be good.
It does that. You've travelled the world as being a tutor. I always normally say, when you're not playing principal corner, you're the best ambassador that Black Dyke could ever have. I hope it carries on just like that.
It will do, yeah.
So Richard, the last rehearsal at Queensbury, I can't believe I'm even saying that.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, when you think back to 20 years ago, did you have an ambition when you came to the band, or what's the biggest achievement you think you've done since you've been here?
The ambition of mine, since I started playing when I was 9, so 40 years ago, was to be principal cornet of this band. And my father brought me up here. I think I'd been playing probably about a year. He brought me along to visit the band room. I sat in the principal cornet chair upstairs, and ever since that day I saw the stand, I just wanted to sit here. But another massive ambition of mine was, before I joined Black Dyke, I never actually won a major competition.
Really?
Yeah, so in my first year, we won the British Open in
fantastic.
2006, which was great.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Well, you came from Grimethorpe here. When I was a player, I've got to say, neither had I. Neither had I. But you've inspired now so many people in what you've done, which is amazing. But have you ever thought how many hours you've actually, not in rehearsals, how many hours you've actually practiced to get in between doing the rehearsals and concerts at Black Dyke?
This has got to be an absolute guess. This has got to be. It's got to be 15 to 20,000. I'd say, or probably more.
Maybe more.
Personal practice, and then obviously what with band practice and things. It's got to be. Yeah.
And I think that we're talking perhaps around 1,000 concerts.
Yeah.
So that would be 2,000 rehearsals.
Yeah.
Richard Marshall, you deserve to do whatever you'd like to do, but yeah, to say that your memory is going to be really strong is an understatement. And not forgetting, I know that you've already signed the Principal Cornet stand already upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look forward to the last concert, which will be at Beverley Minster.
Yeah.
Your name now joins those icons who have gone before you, firmly cemented in the halls of Black Dyke Band. We wish you every success in the next chapter of your musical career, and whatever direction that takes you, we know you will continue to achieve great things. Thank you, Richard.